it got to the point where I was losing sleep at night because I wasn't sure what was going to happen with the market, if the market was going to correct, if the car was going to drop great value. While it was sitting in my care, if anything was going to happen, if the car was going to get damaged, sitting out in the elements. So it was, to me, it was a great relief when we sold it and we unloaded the car. What's up, guys? It is Ali from Shahani Motors, and I am finally coming back at you guys after a long time off. We are finally back in the game. Hopefully, gonna be making more videos. It's been a lot of people have been, hitting me up and saying, "Yo, what happened with the channel? You just let the channel go." So, yeah, I'm back now. We're gonna be talking about what we've been up to. We're going to be talking about what we have planned in the future, and we're going to be talking about what you guys can do to help support us so that you can give us that motivation to keep making more videos. So guys, a lot of people, they saw the videos we made of the Hellcat. That was about this time actually last year. We bought the Hellcat. We made a nice promo video for it, and then it was kind of like, what happened? There was nothing else after that. So we bought the car at a time when we were really busy in the shop as well. A lot of people know I like to buy special cars like that every now and then, and I'll drive it, enjoy the vehicle. By the time it's always listed for sale. The day that I buy the car, sometimes before I even pick up the car, it's already on our website listed for sale. So the same thing happened with the Hellcat. We bought that car. We enjoyed the vehicle. We were driving it, enjoying it, and before we can make even too much content, the car sold. Actually, we had the car up on OVE, so it sold. It was another dealer. It was a new car store out of Massachusetts that bought the vehicle from us. So we ended up just selling the car, so we didn't make too much content, and that was that. So it was. I really wish I could have made a little bit more content, but that's just the way that it worked. We ended up making out really well on the deal, so I couldn't stop it. I was happy to unload it. The car, to be honest with you, I like the vehicle, but it's hard for me to have a car like that. Which brings us to the car that I'm currently been driving a lot lately. It's a 2004 Toyota Camry with like 200 plus thousand miles on it, and I mean, this car I'm enjoying more than any car that I've had, honestly speaking. And the reason for that is these other cars that are super nice and expensive. It's very difficult to even take them out anywhere. They just basically stay at home. I can't bring them to the shop because we're in the city. I'm not going to park $100,000 car on the street. I did, but I don't like that. Someone can easily just hit it, sideswipe it. Anything can happen to the car. So I'm always scared to even bring it to the shop. Even at home, I don't really have a designated garage that I can put the car in, so the car has to sit out in the elements. That's another problem that I have. That's why I am enjoying this Camry so much that literally I'm not missing the Hellcat at all. I'm actually really enjoying the fact that I got a basic car, very simple, clean car. And it's the kind of car that, despite the high mileage, we take this car all over the East Coast always. We're always just hop in the car and it's ready to go. Sometimes we're in New Jersey, Boston, Connecticut, Rhode Island. We're all over the East Coast. And it's a reliable car. It's good on gas. It's economic. I can park it anywhere I want. I don't have to park all the way at the end of the parking lot. I can park it on the street. I can leave it on the street. If it gets hit, it's not going to be the end of the world. You know what I'm saying? So it's been a long time since I've had a vehicle like that, and that's why I'm enjoying the hell out of this car. And it's crazy how much I'm enjoying it, honestly. It really is. So that's kind of that. That's kind of what why I've been driving that car so much, and I've actually, I don't even drive the Hummer like that. That's even, once in a while a car I'll take it out here and there. But yeah, a nice beater. I mean, a lot can be said. A nice beater is something that people really underestimate. What brings us up to kind of where we're at now. So we just purchased another project. So I thought I'd take you guys along and show you what we got going on. So it's not as nice as the Hellcat, obviously, but it's still something nice and something dear to me. I always love these cars. So it's a Chevy Corvette that we bought. It needs a lot of love, and I tend to enjoy those cars more, to be honest. Those cars that need some loving, need some work. They're not perfect. I'm Dirty Dan. I'll tell you right now. I'm that guy. I'm Joe Dirt that enjoys a car that needs loving and needs work, and I'm willing to put that work in. What I found is that when I buy something really expensive, a brand new car, really high expensive car, it becomes difficult for me because when you have $100,000 car that's brand new, any little scratch, any little nick, any little thing that's going to happen to that car is going to depreciate the value of that car, is going to drop the value of the car big time. So, I mean, you're always on edge. Your anxiety is through the roof. That whole I could not even enjoy that car. The whole time I had that car, my anxiety was through the roof. I'm talking about the Hellcat now. So, yeah, that's kind of that. It's why I went from driving the Hellcat to driving this $1,000 hoopty Camry, and I'm enjoying every moment of it. So yeah, that's that. All right, guys, let's get into this new car that we got coming in here. All right, guys, before we get into it, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Share the videos. Guys, it takes a lot of effort, time to make the videos, make the content, and edit it. We run a really busy shop. We're always busy in the service side, then in the sales side, buying cars, going to different auctions, going all over the East Coast to pick up the cars. So we're super busy. To take out time, we try to take out time to make some content. But then when you take out that much time, hours and hours to make content and edit the content, and then you put it up and you just get like 50, 60 views on it, it can be kind of deflating, and you just don't really feel like doing it anymore. And the algorithm on YouTube doesn't really support the small guys until they get to a certain point. So the beginning stages has to be organic. So we need your help. Definitely like, share, and send these videos to your friends if you like the content. And yeah, let's get into it, baby. Without further ado, we do have another video for you guys today. We finally bought something else that's interesting, and like I said, we buy stuff all the time, and there's a lot of things that go on in the shop. We just are not able to obviously record everything and put it all out there because it's just a lot of things going on, and it would be really, really time consuming to document every single thing. But yeah, we're still here. Everything is good. All right, guys, next day we made it back. Check it out. It's gonna need a lot of love. Ride's good though. Drove it back like 3 and some change hours. Almost out by Niagara Falls so far. Alright guys, so first we're gonna throw it up on the lift, make sure everything is good. I've always hated how Corvettes have a really narrow lift point. It's always really difficult to lift them, and it's always super sketchy. Usually cars are spread out more, so you'd have one here and one lift point over there, so that, you know, it's a wider point, but this is how Corvettes are always meant to be lifted. So we're gonna check it out and get back to you. All right, guys, looking underneath it, looks pretty good actually. Doesn't really need much. Does have a slight oil leak. We did see that yesterday when we were driving it back. So we're gonna check that out, see what that's about. Aside from that, no rust, which is not to be expected because no one's really driving these in the winter. Or they might be, I don't know, why not? Mostly, no one's driving a Corvette in the winter. Alright guys, first step, wash this thing up, see how it turns out. Alright guys, so we are at Harbor Freight now, and we're getting the supplies that we need to start detailing up this Corvette. And the paint needs a lot of attention, so we got a lot of stuff here in the cart. We're gonna do a two-stage on this one, starting out with the Meguiar's 110. This is it's pretty gritty compound, so we'll do that to take off all the major defects, finishing off with 210. If we need something in between, I might, see how it reacts. Also got a clay bar kit. We'll see. You always want to do the least first, so we're gonna do the least, starting out with just claying it. If that doesn't take out enough of the contaminants in the paint, then I'm gonna have to wet sand it, but we'll start with least first. Also, I'm gonna try out this Hercules buffer. I do have a DeWalt buffer, but that one is a little bit rough for this job, so I'm gonna try out this one. I heard good things about it, so yep, got the supplies, and we're gonna get back to the shop. First step of the restoration is gonna be washing it up. About to wash this thing up. See how she turns out. All right, so we just washed the car, and now we're gonna clay bar it. See how the paint looks after that, and then if it still needs it, which it's gonna, we're gonna go further and see how many stage corrections we got to do on the paint. You can see how you want this thing to ride smooth. See how this one right now is smooth? It's not catching. Look over here. It's rough. It's not. You want it to go smooth. So that's when you know that the area you clayed it properly. Once it's smooth. All right. All right, guys, all clayed up. Now we're gonna give it a wash and dry down and see where we're at to see what's the next step. Late night session, guys, getting this thing ready. You can tell, just buffed out this side. The car is coming along way better than expected. Removing some tint on the car. This is done. We just have to, stage one is done. We just have to do a two-stage on it. So tomorrow I'll come in and polish it. This is the cutting stage. So far looking amazing. Yeah, it's coming along nicely. It's a lot of work, but it's amazing how far this car has come from when we picked it up to what it looks like now. New exhaust installed. Got our old one here, OE one. First modification here. It's the old one. Going for a cold start. Hey guys, we're having a ton of fun so far working on this Corvette. We haven't had a nice project in a long time. It's kind of just been, customer cars and cars for sale. We haven't really had anything that's kind of fun for a little bit. So this is a nice little project we're enjoying. Hope you guys are enjoying it as well. Definitely comment down below what you guys think, what kind of content you guys would like to see. I like the vlog style videos. I think that's something we might do a little bit more. Let me know down below. Appreciate each and every one of you, and peace.